If you're over 60 and you feel weaker than you did just a few years ago, this message is for you. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. Because the quiet, gradual loss of muscle after 60 is one of the biggest threats to your independence. It doesn't happen all at once. It's a slow, silent process. One day, you notice that climbing a flight of stairs feels harder. Getting up from a comfortable chair takes a little more effort. Carrying the groceries in from the car feels heavier than it used to. And so many people your age just accept this. They think, well, this is just what getting older feels like. But that single belief is costing seniors their strength, their balance, and their confidence every single day. Here's the truth that most people are never told. After you pass age 60, your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat to maintain and build muscle. This happens even if you think you're eating enough. So what's the result? Your muscles start to shrink. Your strength begins to fade. And your energy levels drop right along with it. And once that muscle loss really starts to speed up, it affects everything. It impacts your posture. It changes your walking speed. It even increases your risk of dangerous falls. That's why so many seniors feel like their bodies are aging so much faster than their minds. They feel trapped in a body that's letting them down. But here is the good news. And believe me, it is very good news. Your muscles are not dead. They are simply dormant. They're waiting for the right signal. Even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, your muscle tissue can respond again. It can rebuild. It can become stronger. But it will only do so if you give it the correct signal to wake up. And one of the strongest, simplest signals is something that many seniors already eat. But they're often eating it in the wrong form, in the wrong amount, or not at the right time. Most older adults are just told to eat more protein. But that advice is vague. It's confusing. And frankly, for many people, it's useless. Because not all protein works the same way in an aging body. Some protein sources digest too quickly. Some can spike your blood sugar. Others are just plain hard on your digestive system. And some proteins barely stimulate your muscles at all after the age of 60. That's the real reason why so many seniors eat protein every single day and still keep getting weaker. They're doing what they were told to do, but it's not what their muscles actually need to thrive. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. There is one specific type of cheese. It's simple, it's affordable, it's easy to chew and easy to digest, and it contains a unique type of protein that feeds your muscles slowly and steadily for hours and hours, which is especially important for older adults. This cheese essentially sends a powerful, stay strong message to your muscles, even while you sleep. It's not some exotic superfood, it's not trendy, and it's definitely not something being pushed by big supplement companies. Yet study after study and countless real-world results consistently show that seniors who eat this specific cheese in the right way often feel stronger, steadier, and much more confident in just a few weeks. It's not because it's magic. It's because it works with how an aging body actually functions. In the next part of this video, I'm going to explain exactly why muscle loss accelerates so quickly after 60, why most seniors are unknowingly making it worse, and why this one particular cheese stands head and shoulders above all the rest. Once you understand this, you will never look at your meals the same way again. Stay tuned. Why does this one specific cheese matter so much after you turn 60? To understand that, we need to talk about what actually changes inside your body as it ages. And don't worry, this will be simple, clear, and practical. As we get older, our muscles become less sensitive to protein. That means the same meal that helped build muscle when you were 40 does far less for you at 60 or 70. This isn't your fault. It's just biology. Your muscles now need a stronger, longer-lasting signal to stay active and repair themselves. Quick protein hits from things like bread, cereal, or even some meats just don't last long enough to do the job. Another common issue is digestion. Many seniors find it difficult to digest heavy proteins. Red meat can feel uncomfortable, and protein shakes can often cause bloating. So, without even realizing it, many people start eating less protein overall. Here's probably the biggest mistake most seniors make. They spread small amounts of protein across meals that are just too light to effectively stimulate muscle growth. A little toast in the morning, a light lunch, and a modest dinner. This pattern sends weak signals to your muscle tissue, and weak signals lead to muscle loss over time. Now, let's talk about cheese. Most cheeses are high in fat and salt. They taste great, but they don't do much for muscle repair. However, there's one type of cheese that is very, very different, and that cheese is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is incredibly rich in a slow-digesting protein called casein. Casein works by releasing amino acids gradually over several hours. This is what makes it a game-changer after 60. Instead of a short burst of protein that fades away quickly, casein provides a steady, continuous flow. That steady flow helps your muscles stay in repair mode for much longer. Think of it like watering a plant. A quick splash of water might seem helpful, but it dries up fast. A slow, steady drip, however, keeps the roots nourished all day long. That's exactly how casein works for your aging muscles. On top of that, cottage cheese is soft and easy to chew. It's easy to digest and very gentle on the stomach. It also contains leucine, a critical amino acid that plays a key role in muscle maintenance. But unlike some fast-acting proteins, it doesn't overwhelm your system. Another common mistake seniors make is all about timing. Many people eat most of their protein earlier in the day and then have nothing substantial in the evening. But here's the thing. Muscle repair happens most actively at night while you sleep. When you go to bed with low protein availability, your muscles can actually break down more than they rebuild. This is where cottage cheese truly shines. Because it digests so slowly, it can support your muscles all through the night without causing heavy digestion or discomfort. Now, let's clear up a common myth. Eating cottage cheese will not suddenly bulk you up. That's not how older bodies respond to protein. Instead, it helps preserve the muscle you already have and gently rebuild what's been lost over time. The real goal after 60 is stability, strength, and the confidence that comes with it. Another mistake is relying only on supplements. Protein powders can be helpful for some people, but many seniors forget that real food sends much stronger signals to the body. Food activates digestion, hormones, and muscle pathways all together in a way that supplements often can't. Cottage cheese is real food. It's affordable and widely available, and it fits so easily into your daily routine. Some seniors avoid it because they've heard that dairy is bad. But for many people, cottage cheese is one of the easiest dairy foods to tolerate, especially when eaten in moderate portions. Now, here's something really important. This cheese works best when you pair it with gentle movement. Even light walking or simple strength exercises can dramatically enhance its effect. You see, protein tells your muscles to repair. Movement tells them where to repair. Together, they send a clear, powerful message to your body. Stay strong. In the next video, I'll walk you through simple, realistic daily habits you can start right away. No gym required, and no extreme diets. Just step-by-step ways you can use this amazing cheese safely and effectively to support your muscle health and strength. These are the habits that many strong, active seniors quietly follow every single day. And once you hear them, you'll see just how achievable real strength after 60 truly is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. All right, Let's turn understanding into action. This is the most important part of our journey together, because knowledge alone doesn't change a thing. Habits do. What I'm about to share isn't extreme, it isn't complicated, and it certainly isn't risky. These are medically safe, realistic daily habits that many strong, steady seniors are already following. And the best part? You can start slowly, at your own pace. So, let's begin. Habit number 1. Eat cottage cheese at the right time. Believe it or not, timing matters more after 60 than most people realize. The absolute best time to enjoy some cottage cheese is in the evening, about 1 to 2 hours before you go to bed. Why then? Well, our muscles do their most important repair work while we sleep. A small bowl of cottage cheese before bed provides a slow, steady release of protein all through the night. This is crucial because it helps reduce overnight muscle breakdown, which is a major concern as we age. You don't need a huge portion. About half a cup to 1 cup is perfect for most seniors. You can eat it plain if you like the taste, or add a few berries for a touch of sweetness. A spoonful of ground flaxseed is another great addition. The key is to keep it simple and easy on your digestion. If dairy feels a bit heavy for you, just start with a smaller amount. Your body is amazing and often adapts gradually. Now for habit 2. Pair your protein with gentle daily movement. Protein by itself is good, but it's not enough. Your muscles need a reason, a signal, to actually use that protein. And that signal is movement. Now, I'm not talking about joining a gym or lifting heavy weights. Not at all. I mean using your muscles gently, every single day. What does that look like? It can be as simple as standing up from a chair slowly and with control, a few times in a row. A nice 10 to 20-minute walk is fantastic. You can use light resistance bands while sitting down. Even doing a few push-ups against a wall counts. The ideal time for this is earlier in the day, either in the morning or the afternoon. This movement sends a powerful message to your muscles, telling them, hey, stay active, stay useful. Then, the protein you eat provides the building materials they need to respond. This combination is incredibly powerful, even if you're in your 70s or 80s. Habit number 3. Stop skipping protein at breakfast. This is a common trap. So many seniors start their day with just toast, jam, and coffee. While that might feel light, this pattern slowly weakens your muscles over time. You don't need a huge, heavy breakfast, but you absolutely need some protein. A couple of eggs, a serving of Greek yogurt, or even a small portion of cottage cheese can make a world of difference. Starting your day with protein helps reduce muscle breakdown later on. Think of it as setting the right tone for your body. You're telling it, today we are supporting our strength. This leads us to habit 4. And it's a big one. Eat enough, not too little. Many older adults unintentionally undereat. They might worry about gaining weight, or maybe their appetite just isn't what it used to be. But eating too little food puts your body into conservation mode, and the very first thing it sacrifices is your muscle. If you're feeling weaker, getting tired more quickly, or noticing your clothes feel a bit looser, it could be a sign that you're just not eating enough overall. Cottage cheese is great here because it's nutrient-dense. You get high value from a small volume. But it has to be part of a diet with enough total calories. Listen to your body's hunger cues, eat regular meals, and avoid long periods of fasting unless a professional has specifically advised it. Finally, habit number 5, which might just be the most important of all. Stay consistent, not perfect. Rebuilding muscle after 60 is a slow process, but it is a steady one. You won't feel a dramatic change in 1 week, but over several weeks, many seniors start to notice better balance, that movements feel easier, and they have more confidence when standing and walking. Missing a day here or there doesn't matter. What matters is that you don't quit. Consistency will always beat intensity. One bowl of cottage cheese in the evening, some gentle movement most days, eating enough food, and getting enough rest. That's the formula. No extremes, no pressure. In the final part of our series, I'll show you why it's never too late to start, and why your body is still so capable of positive change. We'll talk about how to move forward with confidence instead of fear. If you've made it this far, let me tell you something important. Your body is not finished. Not at 60, not at 70, not even later. The idea that strength has an expiration date is one of the most damaging myths about aging. It keeps people passive, it keeps them cautious, and it keeps them weaker than they need to be. Yes, the body changes with age, but change does not mean decline is inevitable. Your muscles are designed to respond to care. They respond to nourishment. They respond to use. Even now, many seniors believe they missed their chance. They think, if I had started earlier, maybe. But the body doesn't think that way. It responds to what you do today. When you give it steady protein, when you move gently and consistently, when you stop starving it out of fear, it adapts, not into a 40-year-old body, but into a stronger, steadier version of the body you have now. And that matters. Strength means getting up without hesitation. It means walking with confidence. It means protecting yourself from falls. It means independence. Now, cottage cheese is not a miracle food, but it is a tool, a simple one, an affordable one that works with how aging muscles actually function. Used correctly, it supports muscle overnight. It feeds repair instead of breakdown. Combined with daily movement, it sends a clear message to your body. Stay capable. You don't need perfection. You don't need extremes. You need consistency. Start with one habit, one small bowl in the evening, one daily walk. Then build from there. Pay attention to how you feel getting out of bed. Notice your balance, your energy, your confidence. These changes are quiet, but they are meaningful. And over time, they add up. If this message helped you, let it remind you of one thing. Aging does not mean giving up strength. It means being smarter about how you support it. Your body is listening. Every day. Give it the signal to stay strong. Thanks so much for watching. If this helped you, consider subscribing for more content on staying strong and independent at any age.